Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today on SFF Babbles I will be talking about my thoughts on the shortlist so far. So to catch you up with what I've been reading, I have read most of the things now. However, there is only one category where I definitively know what I'm going to be picking as my favourite, and that is in the graphic novel category. I still have the Aloe of Law and Shadows of Self to read in the best novel category. I still have Perfect State by Brandon Sanderson to read in the short fiction category, and in the YA category I still have Six of Crows to read, so there is all to play for there. But let's talk through those sections and what is currently in the lead. So I'm going to be reading from my little book, so apologies. So in terms of novels, so far for me, Uprooted is my favourite with 5 stars. I know that this is a book that splits opinion, but for me I really enjoyed it. So Shadows of Self really has a lot to live up for, and if I'm honest, I'm not holding out much hope because I didn't like Mistborn. So we shall see, though. I am still leaving it all open, but Uprooted at the moment is my current favourite with 5. And A Darker Shade of Magic and the 5th season I gave 3 stars each. They were okay, but just mediocre for me. So Shadows of Self really has to do some work to be Uprooted, but that is where I am at with that. In terms of short fiction, I gave Midnight Hour 4 stars, so that is currently the top on my short fiction, with Binti coming in with 3 because I just wasn't that keen on Binti. So Perfect State has to beat my 4 stars for Midnight Hour in order to get the top spot there. In terms of YA, Illuminate is at the top with 5 stars, and Carry On has 4 stars. So Six of Crows has a lot to do to beat Illuminate because I didn't like Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo either. So that one's got a lot to do to beat Illuminate, but we shall see once I've read it. But now to the graphic novel category, and to the one that I actually have picked my favourite. So going from sort of bottom to top, my least favourite is Joint, and that is Nimona, which I give 3 stars, and The Wicked and Divine Volume 2, which I also give 3 stars. These just weren't for me. I read The Wicked and Divine Volume 1 before the awards took place, and I wasn't going to continue with the series, but obviously the awards forced me to, and it did go up a little bit in my estimations, but it's still not a series for me, and so that definitely wouldn't be my top spot. And Nimona, unfortunately, I just found a little bit boring, and I didn't get the humour. The artwork wasn't really to my taste, and so that was just a 3 stars. It was just okay. Next up with 4 stars, I give Saga Volume 5. I really like the Saga series, and I thought that that was going to be my top spot for sure. I really enjoy the series. I really enjoy where it's going. I really enjoyed Volume 5 specifically. However, with 4.5 stars, I gave that to Descender by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. I loved this. I didn't pick it up before the SFF Awards because the art style I didn't think was really to my taste. It's a watercolour type art, but boy, this is a really brilliant graphic novel. It's set 10 years after these sort of giant things that they call harvesters turned up in the sky above all of the different planets and sort of wreaked havoc, and we're now 10 years later. We're following an android called Tim21, and it has that feel of Firefly and Star Wars to me, and a really good host of characters, and I just really enjoyed this one. So this is the one that I will be pushing to win the SFF Awards in terms of graphic novels. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more. I'll be catching up with you again on my final ratings for all the other sections later on at the end of the month. So let me know what you have picked for your graphic novels, if you've read them all, and where you're at. And I look forward to seeing everyone's videos on this, and I look forward to chatting to you in the comments. Bye for now, BookTube.